Hello everybody, SlimKirby here. Welcome back to more of the Sonic Adventure 2 playthrough for my YouTube channel. Hope you guys enjoyed the first episode. And we're going to be moving on quite immediately with more of this game. So last time we kind of got introduced to the three main characters of the hero side, got to experience some of their gameplay, and apparently Sonic the Hedgehog has been captured by the military. Because there is another hedgehog that's out there causing mischief. So, because apparently nobody can tell the difference between blue and black, Sonic is getting all the treatment that should be going on to the other hedgehog that's part of the Dark Side story. So, we're currently on Prison Island, which is basically an island that's a military base. And we're trying to escape it, so that's what we were working on, and that's what we're going to be continuing to do now. So when I click this, it's going to give us like a little bit of backstory through that little screen. I'm going to go ahead and skip that, just so we can go ahead and get started here with Metal Harbor. Metal Harbor is another really awesome Sonic stage. This stage is a lot of fun to play. It's also probably one of the hardest stages to A rank, just because you have to be very precise with all your movements. And there's kind of a timed thing at the very end that can be really difficult to do. So you have to be very precise and very accurate with how you move through this level. So I'm probably not going to get an A rank. I will go ahead and say that right now. But it is one of the stages that I will have to kind of master if I want to get all the A ranks, because it's very strict in getting the A rank here. One of the things you do get here is you get the light shoes. Light dash to move at light speed along paths of rings. The action window will appear near rings. Press B to get them. So the light speed dash was actually in Sonic Adventure 1 as well. They kind of changed it up a little bit. In Sonic Adventure 1 you had to do a spin dash to activate it. Here you just have to press the B button when you're in front of a line of rings. Which does seem like that would be an improvement, but it's actually not, because putting an action onto the same button that you use for all the other actions can be kind of finicky. And later on in the game, there'll be stages where there's just like giant lines of rings in the sky, and you try to light dash them, but then you use another action instead. And yeah, it's kind of bad design to have everything on just one button. For what it could be, though, like it does work better than I think a lot of people give it credit for, but it's still not a great decision, at least in my opinion. Like, it works more than what I think people, like, criticize the game for it doing, but it also definitely doesn't work all the time, so, you know, I can't really forgive it or, you know, say that, oh, it's fine, because it's definitely not. So here's the part of the level that can be kind of tricky, because, you have a time limit, as you can see. And there's also another spring you can use that will give you more points, but because I was kind of lagging behind because I got stuck, there was no way I would have made it, so I decided to go ahead and stick with the shorter path. But if you want to get an A rank, you pretty much have to take the longer path, which is like further up. Which again is kind of ridiculous, but it's, you know, again, points for style, I guess you could say. And believe it or not, that's actually the end of Metal Harbor. This is a very short level. Definitely even shorter than City Escape, too. Yes! But it is really fun. It's a really fun stage, and probably one of my favorite stages on the game. It can be just really hard to optimize appropriately, though.
Just made it.
And see, that was a C rank. I believe A rank is 20,000, so you pretty much have to get that further exit on the rocket. But we'll see that in time. We'll see that when I do like replays of these stages.
So far, so good. Hey, that's
that blue hedgehog again, of all places.
I found you, Faker.
Faker? I think you're the fake hedgehog around here. You're comparing yourself to me? Huh? You're not even good enough to be my...
I'll make you eat those words.
There's no time to play games.
So yeah, you may have noticed the sound mixing for this game is not very good, and you know this cutscene is one of the prime examples of that, where sometimes characters will just like interrupt each other for like no reason. It can be pretty funny and meme-worthy, but you know it's definitely not great design either.
Do you know who I am?
So yeah, that was kind of a pathetic fight against Shadow, but hey, we took him out and we showed him who the real hedgehog is. And we're immediately starting with our next level too, so that's pretty cool.
Shadow, what are you doing? Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up with you on it!
Blows up? Gotta get out of here. Find Amy and Tails. Right away.
Okay, so Green Forest is another Sonic stage, getting treated to 2 Sonic stages right back to back, so that's pretty cool. This stage is, I think, probably easier to A rank than what Metal Harbor is. It's a lot more lenient with the points, and there's a lot more opportunities to get points, a lot more enemies to destroy, and you also don't have like a ridiculously precise time section at the very end either, so it's definitely a lot easier to master this stage than Metal Harbor. I'm trying to get these enemy combos that, for some reason, it's really hard to like keep your momentum going at that section. But usually, if you just kill enough enemies, like, that'll be a big number of your points anyway. I usually find myself not having very many issues with A-ranking this stage, but, you know, I haven't exactly A-ranked very many stages in this game so far anyway, so we'll have to see how that eventually goes for the rest of this playthrough anyway. I also believe there is a secret over here, not here, but like up here. It is actually another power-up. This power-up, unlike the Lightspeed Dash, is this one is actually optional. But here we have the Ancient Light. Light attack to defeat multiple enemies at light speed. Press B button to charge up, then release to destroy nearby enemies. So in a sense, it's kind of like the Lightspeed Dash, but for killing enemies. That's basically what it is. But it's nothing you'll really find yourself using much, so you don't really have to worry about like using it or mastering the technique. It can definitely be fun to use and utilize in certain parts, but it's definitely not by any means required to use. So you can probably not worry about it too much. But it's there if you want to get it. If you want to 100% this game, you probably have to get all the upgrades anyway. But yeah, this level is actually in general timed, but this stage does not take 8 minutes. This stage does not take 8 minutes to do, so you'll never have really an issue with the time limit on this stage. Now, when you get to hard mode, which is another variation, it's one of the emblems you can get, which I haven't really talked about emblems very much. Basically, they're the little medals you get whenever you complete a stage. Every level essentially has like 5 different missions, and you get an emblem for each one, and then you also get an emblem for A-ranking all of the stages with each character. So that's essentially how you get 100% by getting all of the emblems, which is something I do want to do for this playthrough, but I'll probably handle it in much the same way that I did it for Sonic Adventure 1, where I'll be doing like all the side missions and all the emblems and stuff. I'll be doing that on stream and not during like the Let's Play portion of this playthrough. There we go. And that should definitely be an A rank. Not only was it fast, but it also just had a lot of points to begin with. There we go, got an A rank.
That's cool.
See, it is possible for me to get A ranks. I'm not bad at this game. It just takes me a while sometimes to get things perfectly. So there we go. Prison Island has been exploded. Did we actually make it off in time? Yes, we did. Alright, team. But we're not going to be following our team. We're actually going back to Knuckles, who's currently at Pumpkin Hill.
This place sure feels haunted. There's no time to lose. I have to hurry and find the Master Emerald.
So yes, we're back to emerald hunting again. Let's go ahead and pick up this upgrade. Shovel Claw. You can dig into the ground or walls. Select dig in the action window. Or simply press the B button when you're in the air or on a wall. So one thing I will say is I do think the dig function was actually improved majorly in this game. Because in Sonic Adventure 1 you had to kind of like cycle through all your actions. Here you can just kind of like do it whenever you're climbing or when you're in the air like this. It's definitely like majorly improved in this game, so I do applaud the developers for fixing that and doing a little better with this. So yeah, this level's actually pretty cool. I think this is one of the better treasure hunting stages in the game. Because it's kind of like a perfect example of how a treasure hunting stage should be. You have like this wide open area that you can just kind of like fly around, wait until you get like a blip on the radar, and then you can kind of start following the emeralds there. Or again, you can use a hint, and the hints are very specific. They kind of give you little hints about what island, in the case of this level, the emeralds might be on. It just, I don't know, it's a definitive, I think, treasure hunting stage. Okay, so there's the first emerald. Unfortunately, I didn't get the best bonus for that. Let's see, we're going to go ahead and fly to the other island. There's basically like 3 main islands in this level. There's like the Pumpkin Mountain, the Train Station Mountain, and the Church Mountain. I think it's called Church Mountain. So you can just kind of like fly between islands. Usually, like in most cases, there'll be like 1 emerald on each island. Sometimes that may not be the case, but in a lot of cases, that is how it'll generally work. Okay, where's the rocket? Okay, there it is. I'm gonna fly to the top because I'm not getting a good hint from here. Okay, I saw the blip like around this area. Okay, so it's gonna be in the middle there. Got the perfect bonus for that. Now I think the last one's probably gonna be Church Island or Church Mountain. Maybe it was Pumpkin Mountain. Or Train Station Mountain. Yep, okay, it's the train station. So it's around here. We're actually pretty damn close to it. Let's get the blip over here. Is it up here on this little platform? Okay, it's over here. Is it on the tracks? I think it's on the tracks. Hold on. There we go.
I found him.
So yeah, not bad. We'll see if we get the A rank though. That seems like that's very good, but I was wrong in Wild Canyon. Okay, good, we got it.
This is
Sweet.
perfect.
Okay, another A rank I don't have to worry about for later. And it's always nice to get the A ranks on the treasure hunting stages, because there is definitely some RNG that goes into it as well. Let's see what's going on in the main part of the world.
Citizens of Earth, lend me your ears and listen to me very carefully. My name is Dr. Eggman, the world's greatest scientist, and soon to be the world's greatest ruler. Now witness the beginning of the greatest empire of all time.
I gotta say, the moon looks pretty creepy with it being blown in half like that.
gone?
Eggman! Oh, that creep never gives up.
But how did he manage to harness all that energy?
It's got to be the Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, that's the reason they were looking for him. Tails?
The Chaos Emeralds are like magnets. They have the power to attract each other. I can use that to find where Eggman is.
I'll take care of the police while you try and find a way out of here. Find Eggman.
Got it! The three of you. That means me too. Hey, wait!
It is kind of a shame that Amy kind of gets demoted to like side character. She's not a main character in this game like she was in SA1. So she's really only there for like dialogue. She has no other purpose aside from that. But yeah, this is Mission Street. This level I've always been kind of back and forth on. I don't hate the level. I like the level. But when I first played this game, this was like a really hard level for me for some reason. I don't really know why. I guess I was just like not used to controlling the mech yet. Because, you know, when I play Sonic game, I don't expect to be running around shooting things as I am here. So I feel like a lot of people would probably run into that same issue as well. But thankfully, this level actually introduces you to a very nice upgrade here. The booster. This allows you to hover when you hold down the A button during a jump. And yeah, like, honestly, the mech stages, like, once you have the hover, the mech stages feel a lot different. Because without the hover, they can be kind of a pain to go through. But with the hover, like, you get way more control. It can be a lot more fun, like, making, like, jumps and everything. It's just a lot better. They're a lot better with the hover. It's kind of a shame, because with Eggman, I think you actually... This is Tails' second stage. I don't think Eggman gets the hover until his, like, third stage, so... It's actually quite a bit until you get the hover, compared to Tails, who gets it in his second level. But yeah, this level is kind of nice. I love the music for this level as well, and it's just kind of cool, like running down these highways, destroying all these robots and everything, and just in general, causing destruction in your path is really, really nice. Although it's kind of weird that the government is still trying to get us after that. Eggman pretty much made it clear that he's the one responsible for, you know, everything. So, like, why is the government still trying to go for us now? Unless, I don't know, maybe Eggman's, like, somehow behind the scenes, like, controlling everything. I don't know. I guess one of the cardinal rules for this game that I'm kind of breaking by not doing it myself, but don't worry about the story. Don't focus on the story. Like, the story itself is... You know, it's kind of silly and laughable, but it's also a Sonic game. It's a game about a blue hedgehog. So, I mean, like what could they do? It's not going to be like a Final Fantasy or, you know, Chrono Trigger or just any other RPG like type of storyline here. It's going to be pretty laughable in its efforts, I feel like. And another thing, whenever you're, you know, trying to go for A ranks and stuff, pay attention to the enemies that have, like, bombs surrounding them. Those enemies, you can get a lot of points off if you get a high enough combo with them. So whenever you see them, like, don't shoot them right away, and make sure you hold so you can get a bit of a combo going. And the same thing with these packs of dynamite as well. Because the packs of dynamite are also treated as enemies somehow. I mean, they do hurt you. I guess they are technically enemies, just not in the same sense as other enemies that are, you know, clearly trying to shoot you or attack you. Another one of those bomb robots. Okay, getting some nice combos here at the end. That's good. No, 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 no! Ooh. I should have got smashed by that, but thankfully I didn't. Oh well. Okay, so there we go. This should be an A rank. I feel like that was pretty good. Hell yeah. Okay, we got it. And I'll go ahead and do one more stage. It's kind of weird to think that we're going to be halfway done with the hero mode story after this stage here, but the levels will definitely get longer. So we're going to, once again, rejoin Knuckles here as he's doing his own shenanigans. And now we're in a mine.
I didn't expect the inside of the mines to be like this. This is going to be tougher than I...
Okay, so before we do anything, I'm going to actually ignore the emeralds. And I'm just going to restart when I'm actually ready to collect them, because we're going to get an upgrade first. This upgrade, in my opinion, is very vital. It's an upgrade you want to get, because it just makes, especially a part later in the game, a lot easier. So it's important that you get this, because it'll just save you a massive headache later on. But we're going to go for a power-up, and we have to be kind of fast about this, because as you might expect, there is a time limit when you're underwater, like a lot of Sonic games, so we have to do this before our air runs out, but thankfully I think we'll be able to do that no problem. As we come up here and find the air necklace. An oxygen tank necklace, you can now breathe underwater. Only Knuckles has this upgrade, but to be fair, it's really only going to be applicable with Knuckles anyway. So like Rouge, for example, although she will have water in some of her stages, you'll never be in the water long enough for that to be an issue. So we're going to get that with Knuckles, and we're going to just go ahead and restart, just so we're back at the beginning and we can try this again. Aquatic Mind can be a very annoying stage. Unfortunately, I feel like Knuckles' stages, at least in my opinion, Knuckles' best stages are his first two. The rest of his stages can be kind of annoying, and they can be really hard to A-rank just because it depends a lot on Emerald RNG. With where the emeralds can appear, and this stage, for example, it can have you like switching the water level like several times, which can definitely mess up your A rank if you're going for A rank. And it's honestly not a bad idea to maybe use hints in this stage just to kind of get a feel where emeralds could end up being. But again, if you want to get A ranks, you're probably not going to be able to use any hints whatsoever, so keep that in mind. Okay, so I'm not getting a blip on the radar yet, which means I'm going to need to... One's probably going to end up being in that ghost room. And maybe there's one down here. Because this is the bottom of the stage. Nope, I'm not getting a blip, so yeah, there's probably going to be one in the ghost room. Actually, okay, I see the radar now. Yeah, it's in the ghost room. Basically, it's just a room that has a bunch of ghosts in it, so you have to look out for those, or you might get scared. You know, there's a lot of ghosts in Knuckles levels, I've noticed. I guess the developers wanted to kind of create a scenario where I guess Knuckles is scared of ghosts for some reason. I mean, I guess it is kind of a callback to Sonic the Hedgehog 3 and Knuckles, where Knuckles had the hardest Sandopolis Act too, because the ghosts were just like everywhere in that one. As opposed to Sonic, who, you know, they were in the level, but you could actually like knock them away a lot easier. Okay, so I was getting a blip around here. I guess it's gonna be like higher up then. You know what? I think it's actually up here. Or not. That thing I said, I was wrong. Maybe it's maybe it's up in the top area. That's probably where it is. For me. Increase the water level, I guess. Yes, Omo-chow, I already figured that out. Come on. And see, like, we were up here. Well, actually, no, we restarted the stage. Well, we still were up here, though. But yeah, we were up here earlier, and we could have easily found this emerald, like, a lot earlier, but because of the radar, it doesn't give us that information here. I don't know where it is. It's supposed to be, like, oh, okay, it's here. Maybe it's under... Okay, I guess it was under the blue fire. I guess that was the supposed hint we needed. And I might need to lower the water level again because it's probably going to be at the very bottom. So we're probably not going to get an A rank here because we spent a lot more time looking for stuff. We still got some decent point bonuses despite like taking a long time. But still, you're pretty much going to need perfect and a really good time bonus if you want to get these A ranks. So we'll probably get some kind of blip here in a little bit. No, not here anyway. Man, I'm not getting anything. Except the penguin, apparently. I wonder if maybe there's like something in like the deep water or something where we got the air necklace. Which, if that's the case, that's really annoying because I could have easily gotten that on the first attempt. Stair-shaped brick room. Okay, yeah. I think that's exactly the section it wants me to go to. Isn't this section like layered with bricks? Yeah, here we go. Wow, so we end up having to go this way anyway. That's really annoying. We got a really, really bad aquatic mine, it seems like. Oh well. That's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes, I guess. Yeah, that's gonna be like, I think, a C rank, actually. Oh, no, still a B. Okay, so not terrible, I guess. So we're gonna go ahead and watch this cutscene, and after that I'm probably gonna end the video, so, yeah, this has been SlimKirby, and I will see you guys next time after this cutscene.
Sheesh, there always seems to be a lot of police around when you don't need them. Tails, any news yet?
For some reason, I'm not getting a signal from the 6 remaining Chaos Emeralds. Maybe Eggman took the emeralds into outer space.
Outer space? Knuckles!
Hey guys, long time no see. I must have got lost in the mines. Looking for the Master Emerald pieces was tougher than I thought it would be. Where are we anyway? Hey, where you going?
Move aside, Knuckles!
I managed to find the transcripts between Eggman and the President in the government computer. I'm following the President's limo right now. If we get into the limo, we can trace the call to find Eggman.
Okay, let's meet up there.
Hey! Wait for me, Tails!
Okay, see you guys next time when we play Route 101. Later, folks.